everyone, it's Emily here and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought we'd do something a little bit different. I thought I would do a beauty favourites, but we're throwing it back to old school YouTube Zoella days, and I'm going to be showing you guys what's in my current makeup bag. I used to love watching videos like this where my favourite influencers used to show me what they're currently loving. So I thought, let's do that today. Let's show you guys everything I am loving at the minute. I think literally everything in this bag is a drugstore makeup. There is some absolute steals, absolute goodies, some dupes in here as well that I am absolutely loving at the minute. It is literally my everyday product. Every single thing in this bag I'm wearing right now, they are my absolute go-to products at the minute. So I thought I would share it today with you guys in today's video. So if you guys do enjoy watching, then please remember, as always, to leave a huge thumbs up, and please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. So let's jump straight into today's video where I'm going to be showing you guys everything that is in my makeup bag. Right, so let's start off with the makeup bag itself. Honestly, I was obsessed with the Ted Baker makeup bags when I was a kid, and I went to Bicester with Josh about 4 years ago, saw this, and I was like, I have to get my hands on it. It's so cute. I just absolutely love it, and it is big enough to fit everything in it. Yeah, just a little Ted Baker makeup bag. Honestly, I was so envious of everyone who used to have these at secondary school. So finally got my hands on one at the Ted Baker Bicester Village outlet. So yeah, let's open it up, and I think I'm just going to start in like chronological order. So we'll go from primers to foundations, concealers, powders, all the way to the end with my final product, that is mascara and setting spray. So let's get it all out because there is a lot in this bag, and let's get started. So first up, we have got primer, and this little product right here is actually a kind of new find. I got recommended this product by my friend Fiona. It is of course the Primark Prep and Perfect Vitamin Enriched Moisturizing Primer, and it is of course the Bobbi Brown dupe. And even though I've never tried the Bobbi Brown dupe, if it is as good as this, then wow, that is going to be some amazing products. But this is amazing. It is £4.50, guys. I am just obsessed with it. It is so moisturizing. When I put it on my skin, it literally feels so buttery. It does feel like it's hydrating my skin, but it goes tacky that when I apply my foundation, tinted moisturizer, whatever I'm putting on next, it feels like it is going to glue it to my face, and it is not going anywhere. It's not budging. I've got to say that my skin is kind of more on the oilier side. I do tend to get a little bit of acne. I do have some acne scarring and hyperpigmentation that I have spoken about in the past, but using this, the difference that it has made to my makeup, it makes it last so much longer. It doesn't make it go cakey or oily or patchy, anything like that. It leaves my skin feeling amazing. £4.50. This is just my go-to essential everyday product whenever I do my makeup. Next up, we have foundation, and guys, I've been a bit cheeky here because I don't have one or two or three. I have four products, and that's because I kind of split it into two. I have my like everyday, not no makeup, but more like my BB creams, tinted moisturizers, and then I have two products that I use for more of the like evening, full face, full glam, full coverage kind of products. So we'll go for the like tinted moisturizers, like more less coverage kind of products first. So I have two. I have got my Garnier BB cream perfecting care all in one, and I have this in classic light. And then of course I have my Fenty Beauty blurring skin tint, and I have this in the shade number 2. And guys, I love both these products. They are just stunning. They're stunning on the skin. They are definitely my like, more like no makeup kind of days, or as you guys always hear, I love a more lightweight foundation and then going in with a more full coverage concealer. So these are kind of the two products that I use every single day. Today I'm wearing the Garnier BB cream, but I kind of like alternate it every other day depending on how I'm feeling. These two products are my go-to. This one is obviously more on the lower end compared to the Fenty Beauty, but these are just stunning. The way they look, they definitely give that like no makeup kind of look. It blurs my skin. It just makes it look so soft and natural with the finish. They are just such stunning products, and yeah, these are the two that I normally use on the day-to-day basis. But if I'm going out, if there's a special occasion and I want something more full coverage, more glam, more of a like proper foundation, then these are the two at the minute that I go for. We have got the PS Pro Airbrush foundation, which is of course the Charlotte Tilbury dupe from Primark, and then we have got my HMB Cosmetics Luminous Soft Focus Airbrush foundation, and both of these are stunning. I mean, they both have airbrush in their names, and they definitely have that for a reason. These two are just stunning. Like I said, if I do want more of a like medium to high coverage foundation, full glam look, then these are the two I go for. You're going to find out a little bit later on how obsessed I am with HMB, and also you guys know how obsessed I am with Primark. The dupes they have, the quality, the products are for a fraction of the price. So yeah guys, full coverage foundation, something with more of a little bit more of coverage, more of a foundation formula rather than like a skin tint BB CC cream. These are the two products I use, but all four of these products I literally use all the time. They are just my go-to at the minute. I mean, I love trying new products, but these four, they're just my go-to everyday uses. I think you guys can already guess what my concealer is. Of course it is the HMB Soft Focus Airbrush Concealer. I don't have one, not two, 3 shades. Guys, this concealer is worth the hype. I have heard so many influencers rant and rave about this product, and then I finally got my hands on it, and now I know why. It is crazy good. The coverage, I love a full coverage concealer. Like I said, I love to go in with like a skin tint, a BB CC cream, and then finish it off with a full coverage concealer. This covers up my under eyes, acne scarring, anything that needs to be covered, it does. And it is so easy to use, so lovely to blend. The way it looks, the way it finishes, it is just everything. If you haven't tried these concealers, try them, you will love them, I guarantee. So I have 3 shades that I go in with. I go in with shade 1, shade 0.5 and shade 0. So the one I kind of use to cover up my like acne or anything like that, or any acne scar and hyperpigmentation that I have on my face. And then I go in with 0 and 0.5 to go and brighten up those under eyes. But they're just insane. That's also another reason why I use the foundation as well, because then all the products together, it is just crazy good. But yeah, HMB Cosmetics is a hype for a reason, and you're gonna know why, because do you want to know what setting powder I use? HMB again. I use the HMB Cosmetics Soft Focus Loose Setting Powder, and it is crazy. I've skipped out contour, but we'll go back to the cream contour in a minute. But since we're on a HMB rant about how good their products are, I might as well show you the foundation, the concealer, and then the powder, because I use all 3. I'm obsessed. Even separately together, they are just amazing. So at the minute, I'm using the shade Translucent, but I also have the shade Fair. But this is one that I seem to go for the most. But again, the finish on it is crazy. The way it looks, the way it sets, it is stunning. Just all the products that I have mentioned in today's video are just amazing at locking my makeup in place, not keeping it going anywhere and not leaving me a greasy mess. But yeah, H&B Cosmetics are killing it, guys. You just need to try it. I know this isn't makeup, but I just wanted to give a little shout out to a few of the products that I'm just obsessed with when it comes to applying my concealer, my foundation, my setting powder, and they just need their own little special shout out. And of course it is the famous viral Doll Beauty foundation brush. Guys, I was a beauty blending girl through and through until I found this brush. I mean, it's a bit dirty, needs a clean, but if you are looking for a foundation brush, this is the one. It is so great to apply your foundation. It is just crazy good. I tend to like dab it all in, blend it all in, and then of course, again, bit dirty, really sorry, I'm going to be washing my brushes after this video, I promise. But guys, it goes without saying how good the Cocoa Cosmetics Marshmallow Sponge is. It is just, I generally can't tell you how good it is. It is just crazy. You need to try it and see for yourself. It makes your skin look so photo finished, like flawless. The way it just applies and blends out your makeup is crazy good. So I had to give it a little shout out as well, along with, no introduction again, the Trigwell Powder Puff. This is just, I generally just don't know what else I would do. I generally don't know what I did before this. I mean, this, with this, literally no creases in my under eyes. It just sets everything in place. Again, that stunning photo finish makeup. It's down to this. It's a hype. It is viral for a reason. So I know they're not makeup products. They're not in my makeup bag. I store them in a separate bag, but I thought I'd have to give them a little special shout out, because honestly, if it wasn't for those products, again, I don't think my makeup would look as good, or I don't think the products would apply as good without them. As I was on a massive H&B Cosmetics rant, I completely forgot to include my cream contour, but you guys already know what it is. I mean, if you've been watching my videos, you already know what my only recommendation for cream contour is. And look at the state of it. It is absolutely awful. But of course it is the Primark PS My Perfect Colour Foundation and Contour Stick. I got this as a recommendation years ago from Joy & Lipscomb, and I've never looked back. I've got it in the shade Honey, and I'm just obsessed. I generally don't think I could cheat on this and get myself another cream contour, because it is just that good. And guys, it's so affordable. It is literally a couple of pounds, and if you can get your hands on this, you will know why. It is so beginner friendly, it's so blendable, so buildable. I know things like cream blush, cream contour can be really scary to use, but this is just so beginner friendly. Like I've said, this is just my go-to. I recommend this to everyone, and for a couple of pounds, just buy it, give it a try and let me know, because generally I can never look back now. I just don't think I could buy another cream contour, because I love this so much. As you can tell, like the state of this, I definitely need to open my new one, but generally I've got so much more to use. Literally a little goes a long way. And yeah, I've been using this for ages, and yeah, there's still more products in this. So yeah, just a great product that I have used for years, and I still keep recommending. Next up, we have contour, and I literally try so many products over the years, but I always keep coming back to this, and it is the Sleek Contour Kit, and you can see how much I love it. I don't even know if they do it anymore, because I haven't looked, so I keep trying it, but I have hit pan, but I am going to use every ounce of this product. So you actually get a highlighter and you get the contour, but it's actually just the contour that I use. Like I said, I've gone through and tried and bought other products, but this is the one that I just go to every single time. Again, it's so lovely to blend. I think it is just such a great colour match to my skin tone, and just when you find a product that is that good and that you just love to use, it's really hard to find something that's going to top it. So yeah, I need to see if they still do this, because if they do, I definitely need to buy another one. I have mine in the shade Light, and yeah, I just need to get another one because it is just an oldie but a goodie. I just don't think I can find one that just tops this for me at the minute. But then to go on top of this, if I want to look a little bit more bronzy at the minute, it is another Primark product. It was the one that I tried in my full face of Primark products, and it is the Primark Bronzer. As you can see, £1. Again, so buildable, very beginner friendly. A little goes a long way. I literally tap it a little bit and just go over my forehead or any of the places that I want to look a little bit more bronze. But £1, guys, from Primark. How can I complain? I generally forgot how much Primark products I use until I started filming this video, but we are on to blush. And again, my go-to blush is from Primark. It's the High Pigment Blusher in the shade True Peach, £1.50. How can I complain? The shade is so lovely. I literally wear it all the time. It's so pretty. You can apply a little bit and it looks so natural, or you can build and build and build and build. Sometimes, like I do, because you can never have enough blush, honestly. Again, the pigment is crazy, so lovely to blend, so lovely to build. Oh my god, like, let me show you the shades. It's so pretty. Again, another Primark product. I think, yeah, that is the last Primark product. I'm so sorry, literally. It should just be what's in my makeup bag, full face of Primark, because honestly, like, Primark is just so good. Like, the dupes, the quality of their makeup products for a fraction of the price. Like, why would I spend so much money on makeup when I can just go to Primark and get such high quality products for a fraction of the price? Next up is brows, and you guys know I'm a Benefit girly through and through, and at the minute I'm using 2 products. So I'm using the Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 2 to kind of just, I literally just use it to kind of shape out the arch and just fluff up and feather up a few more brow strokes at the ends. But I just love this because if you can see, it is just so, if it will focus, so lovely and fine. And then again, it has a spoolie on the other side. I do go and get my brows done, so I don't have to worry really about the shape. But yeah, I literally just use it to go along the arch, add a few more strokes, and I'm good to go to set them in place with, of course, my 24-hour brow setter. I just love this product. It is just a clear gel, and yeah, it just sets my brows in place. I use them to fluff them up, just make them look full, fluffy, but keeping them nice and natural. But once this is applied, my brows are not going anywhere. They keep them fluffed up as well, which is great because you don't want a gel that fluffs them up and then they kind of just fall back. And yeah, they just make my brows look nice and fluffy, nice and thicker and fuller. Benefit girly through and through. I love all their products I have used, and they've been my go-to, different ones throughout the years, but these 2 at the minute have been my go-to for the last few months. And yeah, I just love the way they make my brows look. For eyeshadow, you guys know that I'm definitely a neutral girly. I like my browns, I like my oranges. I kind of keep it very neutral, very samey. And at the minute, I am using the Beauty Bay Fiery palette, but I'm just gonna open it up and show you guys, and I think you're gonna kind of figure out which 3 products I use. I mean, the palette itself is stunning, and I wish I was more creative, more outgoing. I definitely need to use more of these, 100%. But guys, I think you can figure out which 3 I use. I use the shades All the Glitters, I use the shade Peaches and Cream, and then I go in with a little of Sincere. Yes, Sincere. I literally take Peaches and Cream and blend into my crease, and if I want to make it a little bit darker, I go in with Sincere ever so lightly just to darken it up. And then for the base, we have a little bit of glitter with All That Glitters, because I love me a little glittery base. I just think it just gives that little something. But yeah, honestly guys, I'm so boring. That is literally my go-to everyday eyeshadow look, and I generally do not change it up, which is so bad. I really should branch out and use so many more of these stunning colors. Like, they are gorgeous. And I have other palettes that, again, like you guys know, I used and abused that Morphe palette. Like, if you know, you know, those colors in that Morphe palette, literally, again, just the same 3 colors. It's so bad at me, but I just get addicted to a few shades and they're just my go-to, and I just use them on a daily basis. But you guys know that I love me a gorgeous orangey neutral brown to go with my skin tone, my hair, and to make my blue eyes pop. For highlighter, as you can see, hit and pan, but I've been using the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter, and that is definitely what it's like. It is like butter. As you can see, I think I've been using this for the last year. I bought it to go to Italy with me because I wasn't going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, because from where I've been traveling, it had kind of been bashed and battered around a bit. So I just wanted to take a little small highlighter with me, and literally for the last year it has been all that I've used. I've got it in the shade Pearl, and it's just so pretty, so subtle. I know highlighter isn't as big as a hype as it was a few years ago, so people like more of a like glowy skin rather than full like glitter bam highlighter, and I feel like this is a really nice like medium. It makes my skin look glowy, a little bit of glitter, but it's just so pretty. The way it looks on my skin, it's so nice and subtle, and like it says, it's a butter highlighter, and that definitely is what it is. I only use eyeliner at the outer corner of my eye just to give the illusion of a thicker lash, because I just wear mascara. I don't ever wear false eyelashes, so just adding a little bit to the outer corner of my eye just gives that nice thicker, fuller look. And honestly, this has been so worn, there's hardly any writing on it, but it's from Rimmel and it is their Kohl eyeliner, and it's in the shade Sable Brown, shade 11. I just love brown. It's not as harsh as black for myself, my skin tone. Love me a brown eyeliner, and yeah, just a standard staple to my makeup bag that I always use before mascara. And then for mascara, you guys already know my sister recommended me this, and I haven't looked back. I generally don't think I'm ever gonna find another mascara that is just as good as this, and it is of course the Lash Paradise Waterproof Mascara by L'Oreal. I literally am just obsessed. This mascara keeps my lashes curled and in place all day. If you guys already know, my eyelashes are dead straight. If not, they go down. They are literally like that. That is my eyelashes, and I envy anyone and everyone who has a nice curled lash, because that is not me. That is not me. I have to use an eyelash curler to curl my lash, and honestly, before this, it was literally keep my fingers crossed and the mascara is going to keep my lashes in place, because honestly, most of them didn't. And honestly, I've always used a waterproof mascara because I've always been told that if you want to keep your lash curled, a waterproof mascara is the way forward. But this one, this is the real deal. Like, honestly, nothing compares to this one. It is so good. It literally makes my lashes feel longer, thicker, and of course it does what I needed to do. I put it on after I've curled my eyelashes, and they stay curled all day. They do not move, they do not drop, they stay in the same position, so I can have the illusion that I have a nice curled lash, when in reality I've had to use an eyelash curler and a great mascara to keep it in place. And then finally, to lock it all in place, we have setting spray. I'm going to show you guys two that I love, a more higher end and a more lower end. First up, we have, of course, the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I go back to this all over the years, back and forth, because again, it is more on the higher end of setting sprays, but it is so good for a reason. So many people use it, so many influencers rant and rave about it. Again, I just go back and forth to it because it's so good. If you want your makeup to be locked in place, if you are going out, if you've got an event and you want it to stay on your face, not budge, not be an oily, greasy mess, if you are an oily skinned girl like me, this is just a great great setting spray if you do want to spend a little bit more money, but it is honestly worth every single penny. But if you want more of a drugstore, like lower end, a bit more cheaper, save a coin kind of setting spray, I have tried so many, but I just go back to this every single time I use it on the daily. I sometimes even use these together. Like today, I literally use them together because why not have that double protection? But it is of course the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. This is just amazing. I even bought the big bottle because I get through it all the time. I use it on the daily. It is so good. I've tried so many drugstore setting sprays and I just go back to this. It's so good. Again, I use them both separately. I use them together. A more higher end, a more lower end, but they are both so good, especially if you are like me, more on the oilier side. You've applied all your makeup and you want it to last. You don't want to be sliding about your face. You don't want to get to hour 5, hour 4, 5, whatever, and you'd be a greasy mess. These two setting sprays are just amazing. A higher end, a lower end, they both work amazingly and are just my go-to setting sprays, and I literally don't use any others because they are just that good. So that is the end of today's video, my what's in my makeup bag and therefore my current beauty favorites. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys take on a few of my suggestions, a few of my recommendations. As always, I will always leave all the items mentioned down below and linked in my description box for you guys to check out. So again, if you have seen anything you like, go buy it, go check it out, try it, and let me know what you think. Do you love it too? Is it now a part of your everyday makeup routine and in your own makeup bag? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you have enjoyed, then please remember, as always, to leave a huge thumbs up, and please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you have gotten to the end, then I love you all so much, and I will see you next time with a brand new video. Bye!